Hey everybody, welcome back to the Undead Basement, and I got some new pickups to show you right here, so let's not waste some time, because I got a bunch of them. Anyways, we start today with the recent Arrow video release of the classic 60s Django, my all-time favorite Western. Yeah, this is a really good release. Way better than the Blue Underground Blu-ray release that I owned for quite a while. But yeah, I just all around love this movie. It's a fucking gunslinger wandering around the Old West with a coffin carrying a machine gun inside. I mean, what more could you want from a Western? But yeah, great movie. Lots of cool violent scenes. And all around, this Blu-ray release is just quality. There's a lot of special features, as you can see. Just pause the screen and read all that because goddamn that's a lot and I'm not going through that myself. But yeah, very great release. The picture quality is really good. The special features are really interesting, and there's just a ton of stuff here in this one. Arrow Video is always very quality. Now on to Shout Factory, another recent release, but not too recent. We got the 80s remake of The Blob. One of my favorite 80s remakes, easily. I put it up there with The Thing and The Fly. Also from the 80s. Easily one of the... easily... I'm not sure exactly which one would be gorier. Probably The Thing, but... Certainly this one, even more so than The Fly, probably makes me squirm the most. I'm not sure exactly what it is. But, yeah, this is the one that definitely makes me squeamish the most. But I love this movie. Typical Shout Factory quality here. Lots with some great special features. Really good audio and visual quality. Really, overall, I just love the movie. The cast is really good. It's directed by Chuck Russell, who also directed my favorite nightmare movie, Dream Warriors, if you watched my top 5, watch that if you haven't. And yeah, that'll definitely make an appearance in that video. So yeah, the 80s Blob, classic, one of my favorites. A lot of these are some of my favorites. Again, another favorite here. Another one of my favorite movies. The recent, very recent, I just picked this up like a couple days ago when it was released, Vestron video release of Extreme Prejudice. I'm a big fan of Walter Hill, and this is easily my personal favorite of his movies. I also love The Warriors, and I also love Streets of Fire, and even movies like Last Man Standing, which is a badass movie that needs more mention, especially now with Bruce Willis sadly retiring. But regardless, Extreme Prejudice is just an absolute balls out modern Western with some great action scenes. And if you like Walter Hill's other movies that I just mentioned, then definitely give this a watch. I haven't checked out all the special features here, but there definitely seems to be a good amount of them. Definitely way more so than that kind of bullshit DVD release that has been around for years that thankfully I upgraded with this. This caught me off surprise. I had no idea this was getting released on Blu-ray, or at least here in the States. There is a Blu-ray. I forget which region it's from, but yeah, it kind of caught me off surprise. I did not expect this. I just sort of got a text from a friend of mine that's showing me that they released this on Blu-ray, and I immediately went out and clicked on Amazon. So, yeah, very happy about it though. It's very good to finally have this in a really good visual quality, other than that crappy, I believe it was Artisan Entertainment that put it out, DVD release. Anyways. Now, one I have not seen, but I do own now, is the original 1970s Inglourious Bastards, which has absolutely, outside of it being a World War II, absolutely nothing to do with the Quentin Tarantino movie. It's really just its own kind of thing. It's a World War II action movie, starring one of my favorite blaxploitation actors, Fred Williamson. And you can definitely tell Tarantino got a kick out of this movie. This definitely seems like a movie he would talk a lot about. And well, I have not seen this movie, but judging by the trailers, I'm going off of that. So, really want to check this out. But it was put out by Severin, and while I'm not too familiar with their stuff yet, I do have a DVD copy of their release of Hardware, and a couple other DVDs that they've put out, but that's about it. So, I do plan on watching this. If anybody has seen this, tell me in the comments how it is, and I will check it out. Anyways, and the last Blu-ray, but not the last item on this pickups list, we got the kind of rare. I'm not sure if it's rare at this point, but I did pay a decent amount for it. Draft House releasing of Miami Connection. One of my favorite, easily my favorite, so bad it's good movie. I don't usually like to say that. I don't like to say that something's a guilty pleasure or anything like that, because why should I feel guilty for liking something? If I like it, then who cares what you think? But yeah, this is a fun movie. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you've been on YouTube or anywhere on the internet for years now, you've probably at least heard of this. It's practically kind of like The Room of action movies, or something of that sort. But, yeah, I take this movie a lot. It's like if somebody took Final Fight and Double Dragon and The Room and put it in a blender. It's, yeah, just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun with some really, really cheesy acting, some memorable quotes, and the one genuinely good thing I could say about this movie is that the action scenes are entertaining. But yeah, there is a lot of heart put into this movie, as you can tell when you watch it. So, it's cheesy, yes, but it's definitely sincere, and I love that. Special features are pretty good on it. Haven't seen too many of them again, but what I have seen is definitely way more detailed than we could have asked for. So, thank you, Draft House Releasing. Shout out to Alamo Draft House from my hometown of Dallas, Texas. And we got two DVDs here, both of Hong Kong flicks. Riccio, The Story of Ricky. There is a Blu-ray release of this, but goddamn it is way too expensive, and hell no am I paying far out the ass for this movie. So, no, it's a fun movie. It's absolutely a fun movie, but I'm not paying over like $70 for this. No. But yeah, Riccio. I got this at a convention. Again, this movie's been talked to death here on YouTube over the years now. It's wild and crazy. Probably the best Mortal Kombat movie we've gotten that isn't a Mortal Kombat movie. And I actually like the 90s Mortal Kombat movies, so yeah. A lot of fun gore, just a lot of wackiness and kung fu. A little bit of that Mortal Kombat tangent there. That new movie I didn't really care for, but that's a whole other story on and of itself. And we got the last thing on our pickups list here. One of John Woo's most underrated movies, Bullet in the Head. Not to be confused with, I think it's Bullet to the Head with Sylvester Stallone. That was also a Walter Hill film that you don't need to watch. But, yeah, the John Woo Bullet in the Head movie. This movie's kind of like The Deer Hunter if it were directed by John Woo. And I like The Deer Hunter, but I also kind of like this a little more, largely because, I mean, it's John Woo, number one, and also there's not a 1,000-hour wedding scene to get through. No offense to Michael Cimino, I love you for heaven's sake. But yeah, I remember seeing this years ago on YouTube through not so legal means back in the day. But it's been so long since I've seen this, and I'm not sure if there's a Blu-ray release, but I managed to find this DVD on the internet for about, what, $10. And, you know, it's pretty box standard. There's not much here to it. It's just like, there's the alternate ending for this movie, which I've not seen, so I can't exactly say anything about that. Some deleted scenes and a theatrical trailer. Basic shit. But I love John Woo, and certainly seeing him do a war movie that isn't Wind Talkers, which was not a bad movie, but this movie's definitely better. Yeah. Bull in the head. Love you, John Woo. Anyways, now that's about enough for today. If you like what you saw here, or if you've seen my other if you've seen my other videos and you like what you see, definitely click like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want. Check us out on social media, and thank you so much.